Kayla Kate here, and I wanted to do kind of a different video in regards to thinking about, is there coworkers or bosses in your life who you feel like are triggering you? So maybe you find yourself in situations that you just continually feel frustrated or continually feel like they don't understand me, they don't get me, but they just maybe continually kind of trigger you. And it's kind of been brought to my attention because there's usually themes throughout my conversations with people that kind of keep popping up, and this has been one of them. But a situation happened a few weeks ago where I was meeting with someone, and they kind of have had this continual triggering of their boss, which they feel like their boss has been ignoring them. So this continual thought, feeling process that we've been working through, my boss is ignoring me. And so I've kind of said, okay, give me your evidence that you feel like that's happening. And they have shared a few different things on, conversations where it just feels short, even little things like in the hallway, it feels like the boss just kind of goes the other direction. So the deeper we dug into it, though, it's interesting because I asked the question, when was the last time you remember feeling this feeling? Like, has there been other relationship situations where you felt this kind of feeling of being ignored? And the deeper we dug into it, the more she kind of tracked a pattern throughout her life of relationships all the way back to childhood of the situation where she remembers feeling ignored, feeling completely kind of rejected by the authority in her life. And so it was a situation where maybe the boss really wasn't the issue. Now maybe he is ignoring her. I don't know. We haven't dug further into that part, but it caused me to understand that oftentimes the relationships we're in, they may be triggering kind of a deeper wound in us, a deeper feeling, because it said studies show that the thoughts we think about ourselves, the world around us, the people around us, those kind of foundational thoughts are formed between the ages of, they say, 4 to 8 to even 12 years. So some of these real deep-seated foundational thoughts of how we see ourselves, other people, those interactions can be just really tracking with us all throughout our life. So if you find yourself in a situation where a boss, a coworker, the people you spend a lot of time with are maybe triggering you in a way that you find yourself, man, I'm always frustrated, or I always feel ignored, or why can't I, get ahead, or these kind of themes. Maybe look back to previous relationship situations. Do you find there's themes throughout your life of those feelings, of those actions? Because we all have thoughts. Those thoughts create behaviors, they create actions. And so we want to kind of be tracking those things. So it might not be all your coworkers' fault. There may be some deeper kind of wounds or deeper things you need to work through, but allow yourself that time to really kind of reflect, to dig a bit deeper, to really understand, what am I thinking? What's my behavior? And really demand evidence from the people around you that, maybe you're feeling ignored or whatever it is. So kind of a different take on frustrations with coworkers, but it rang true in this situation with this individual. And now it gives us some great stuff to really work through and heal through, and allow her to have a completely different experience with the place and her boss and the people she works with. So keep the questions coming, and we will talk to you again soon. Until next time.